I love that there's this upsurge on college campuses right now of people being like, I'm going to risk my diploma, I'm going to risk my future to shed light on what's going on in the Gaza Strip. And that's really beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, Gen Z, like, put down those phones and get out in your tents. Like, let's go. Like, yeah, this is your turn. Like, do it. But for that movement to stay good-hearted, it can't be common enemy focused. And everybody hates Manoush Shafiq right now. The right's like, you didn't follow through. The left is like, why are you calling police out for like peaceful protests? Like, everybody hates her. And you can start to feel this common enemy mindset kind of creeping in. And there's protesters that are showing up saying death to all Zionists, that kind of stuff, right? And if we're being honest, both the left and the right are feeding on making an enemy out of the other side. And I'm not saying that we can't have convictions, right? I'm not saying we need to both sides everything to death, but we can't do that. And if we see people starting to create a little clique of like, everybody over here is good, everybody over there is bad, we need to draw a larger circle to say, no, you're part of it too, right? It's this idea of love that erases the idea of there being an enemy. So tonight we're gonna pray for everybody. We're praying for Palestine. We're praying for Israel. We're praying for Manoush Shafiq. We're praying for all of them. Jesus doesn't just say love your enemy. He says pray for them. We pray because overcoming enemy mindset is strictly miraculous. No other way. And there's a deep struggle going on right now where violence is getting out of hand, genocide is getting talked about, World War III is getting talked about. And this struggle isn't just political, it's also spiritual. And so when we pray, what we're doing is we're saying like, human answers aren't working. Yeah. If we had those, like, this would have been handled. And so it's this prayer is this desperation moment of saying like, God, enemy love is miraculous, but you have it. It's inhuman, but it's super realistic. And not only is it realistic, it is the guaranteed future of humanity. When God comes back, he's coming back to make enemy love the operating principle of the world. And that's the way it's going to be. And so as we're praying, we're trying to grab onto that hope and we're trying to drag it into our lives. We're trying to inaugurate it and welcome it and yeah, pray for it and say like, God, please come.